You're right. So anything that comes bad up out of that, you have to look at that. Well, it's got to be something better for me because I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do right here, and it didn't work. It's because something better is in store for you, you know. And those that suffer from it is because they know they didn't put the effort in that they needed to. And this is when things could become catastrophic, man. And I said that to say that when we look at what constitutes the meaning and the purpose of a relationship, I remember Brandon gave an analogy a few months ago when we were talking about relationships of how, like, you know, we know what the relate is, how to relate, right? And the ship that's added, right? It shows movement. That's an action, and we understand what moves the ship with the water. We know water can flow upstream, we know water can flow downstream, but it also can stagnate. So it has to be always in transition. It has to be always in transition. And I said that to say, I was speaking with a brother the other day, man, and the brother been incarcerated. Brother been incarcerated for 25 years, and I know the brother personally. The brother's a genius, like very intelligent. But when we was talking, he said something that I think a lot of times we overlook. And he said, man, out of all the stuff that I learned, what I have to do now is figure out what is applicable out here that's going to be relevant. Because if it's not relevant, a lot of that stuff that I sacrificed and learned, the time has passed on. It's passed by it. You know what I mean? So it's not anything that you can really do with it. And I said that to say we can't spend a lot of time doing things that really have no meaning. And it's like that in a business relationship, a personal relationship, or no matter or what have you. So I think if we keep some of these things in mind, man, it could be prosperous, you know. And a lot of times we try to take old mentalities with new ideas, and it's going to collide, like, because we always have to be in transition because the world is in transition. And as long as we're in transition with these times, man, everything should work itself out. I would like to start by saying that, man. It's understanding that breakdown of what it all means. And if we understand what it all means, everybody knows what role they have to play, whether it's male or female, whether it's personal or business. It's playing your part, you know what I mean? And I think a lot of times we suffer in our communities because, you know, coming from where we come from, everybody want to be the kind of like the HNIC, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's not what's needed. We need everybody to play their role. Everybody to stay in their own lane, man, and try to get some things done instead of kind of like stepping over each other. I mean, This is a vast topic, man, and so much that we can expound on.
Right.
And yeah, we're going to touch on it tonight. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, you're definitely right, man. Well, man, I thank you guys, man, for your great comments, man, in this particular subject, man. I think the biggest thing, though, man, that can help as far as the reciprocity is concerned in business and in personal relationship is empathy. Understanding that, you know what, I want to treat that person how I would like to be treated. If I want to receive love, I'm going to give love. If I want kindness, I'm going to give kindness. If I want peace, I'm going to give peace. Right. So I think if you look at it from that particular perspective, whether business again or personal, you're able to exemplify what this whole reciprocity thing is about because you are dead set on treating people how you want to be treated. Now, will everybody give that back to you? No, but a high percentage will if you just continue to be who you are, because those that are being negative, those that are not incorporating that, they are being unapologetically who they are. When you going to be who you are? When are you going to be comfortable with being who you are no matter what, right? Whether they're giving it to you or not, you still do it because, see, you can pass business by. You can pass a good relationship by because now you're bitter and you're upset and mad because someone who didn't appreciate you or your business or whatever you brought to the table, right? So now you shut it down for everybody, you know, and someone could be benefiting what you have to offer. So what I'm saying is that, you know, you definitely want to be able to just turn the page on some of these things that's happening in our life. They may be painful, they may be hurtful, they may be ugly, but be able to turn that page and be able to say, you know what, I'm going to continue to treat people how I want to be treated. I'm not going to let them affect me. I'm going to be the change, right? I'm gonna be this
Right.
light in the middle of all this darkness, because what happens when the light goes on? Darkness gets somewhere, right? So you got to be able to stand strong in that conviction and don't let this world beat you down. That's what they want to do. That's what this world is designed to do. But you're designed by greatness, right? So you get out here and go be great. And again, you practice these things because there's no competition when it comes to positivity. If you notice that, there's nobody really pushing down the door to be positive, to help nobody, to love somebody, to care about somebody. That lane is always wide open, right? So if you want to increase your level of success or anything you're trying to do versus 2018, incorporate a little bit of that reciprocity and you'll be surprised what happened. And give us a like, comment, concern, like, comment, or share and all that good stuff and let us know what happened when you incorporated this reciprocity that we're talking about on Think About It Radio. Can you dig it?
Yeah, man, I want to say something to like exactly what you said too. And Vincent, he said he dropped a lot of good gems too as well. But I want to say a few things on this because you had me thinking, Shelton, about empathy. And I want to use the Quran as an example because and this is not a religious topic, but it made me think about business. Right. One of the longest verses in the Quran, the longest verse in the Quran is not even about prayer. And now, this is a religious book, but it's not about prayer. It's about business. And the reason why, I think, because God already knew, he knew most people's problems in life was going to be coming down to business. So when we look at court, people be fighting over property. They fighting over all types of stuff. And it's about business. So the Quran talks about reducing stuff to contract. And, I love this person. Still put it on paper. And how many times we don't seen people die and people fighting over because there wasn't no will. I was just talking to somebody about this before, during the break that we had before the New Year. So, and they said do not mistreat the orphans. And people who got stuff left behind that's not able, they might be children, and it's people who are in control of it that's grown and don't give them their fair share. They might not even know about it. The grandma might left some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this stuff be hidden. And I'm bringing it back home, what you were saying. And so that's empathy. You know what I mean? Because a greedy person is going to, and they use the word to say, don't eat up the property, not physically eat it up, but like, don't you consume what's not yours. That's not your share. So, and that's all dealing with business. And a lot of, now, let's go to this world. When I was in college, we got business schools, and, I took a business class, but they never taught anything about emotion with the business.
Yeah.
I think that's what lacks, because all they teach you is to make deals, to do this. So it's like a dog-eat-dog world. If you look at most business people,
dog-eat-dog.
They shrewd, bro.
Shrewd.
They rude, they sarcastic. Look at the word shark tank. I brought that up before. What does a shark do? Sharks eat. They smell blood. They fishing. So people come on that show with their dreams and they crush them. You know what I mean? They don't give them constructive criticism. And then it's all in the name of jokes and everything. But these shows and TV is not a reflection. They're not encouraging society. The shows that we like is only a reflection of how society is. It's not the other way around. You know what I mean? We like it because we already doing it in society. So they just put it on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is how most business people think. The president that we have was a shrewd businessman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's treating the country like that.
Like it's a big business. And it is big
You know
business. United Corporations of America, right? It's big business.
But what I'm saying, my dear brother, look at his mentality about building the wall. He don't care. That's what I'm saying. And that's the same psyche is being taught in America in business. So that's why you're saying the things you're saying, there's no reciprocate. You don't reciprocate that love
And that mercy and me helping you and scratch your back, because that's not what they teach, bro. They teach to get over, basically. You know what I'm saying? This study, like that's what that's indirectly that's teach, and that's how most of these people done made it to the top. They done messed over people. So I agree 100% what you're saying, but we gotta reteach and do that. Like now, most people starting their own business. Like, you know, people starting their T-shirt business. We can't take on that attitude that this American psych has taught indirectly. Because, like I said again, bro, I don't took business class. They never teach you about emotion. And empathy is an emotion.
Yeah.
They just teach you just how to get
money,
things
close the deal. Close the deal. Yeah, get it done.
You know what I'm saying?
Get it done. Yeah.
Close the deal. I used to work at a pharmacy store, bro. They want you to close these routes. Close the route. They don't care how you feel. They don't care about how the other people might be struggling with their bills. You know what I'm saying? They want you to close that route. Money, money, money. Even with your car. These people come to get your car. You know, you don't pay all these car notes, and you might lose your job. They don't care, bro.
They come.
This is what they say. This is business. But see, we, like I said again, in the Quran, they say give people time to pay. They don't give people time to pay. They want it right now. So that's what I'm saying. That's the mentality, bro. And we got to, it's not doing the job, it's the psyche we got to change, the heart. You know what I mean? So I agree with you 100%. You got to change the heart. Stop, you know, it's scratch my back, scratch yours. Not, I just scratch your back, and my back is itching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you 100%, bro. But I think that's the issue. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Mr. Booker, what you got, my man? Mr. Booker. Did we lose Mr. Booker? I don't know.
I guess he'll come back.
Man. I don't know. I'm answering though, man. If he come back through though, because I may have to add him. I don't know if I can add him to the call, man. I don't know if I can do it like that. If it work right, if it happened like that, man, it's crazy. Mr. Booker, you there? No. The answer is no. It's all good though, man. But you definitely hit on some solid points though, man. When it comes to the reciprocity, and then just having, like I said, just in a care for how would this move, how would this decision, right, affect this particular individual, rather than just me. Once we get from being self-centered to community-centered, there's going to be a lot of businesses that can grow. Because you're able to see the big picture, not just, right, what's in front of you. You're able to see beyond. You're able to see the vision because you took a chance and you took time, to help somebody, because, it was just the right thing to do, right? Not because somebody forced you, not because somebody made you or whatever. It was just the right thing to do. You'd be surprised at how much good just come back to you. They call it karma. They call it, reciprocity, whatever. They got all kind of words they put on it. But I'm just simply saying that, the universe will repay as it's given, right? You will get it back. And again, you won't always get it from the person that you gave it to. But that's okay, though. You'll get it in other forms, You may get it in the form of you leave a little bit later than what you're supposed to, and you avoid an accident that you might have been in, right? There's some things going on where there's a bill that got to be paid or whatever. You know what, though? Miraculously, some kind of credit comes up right on time. Right, to where you don't have to pay it. So again, man, you're covered. The universe has your best interests at heart. So just stay positive, stay encouraged, stay motivated. Right, keep that can-do attitude, because again, that bad way of thinking ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's not gonna get you nowhere at all. Again, if someone done you wrong, turn the page on that and just do right. Don't let them change you. You be that change, man.
That's right.
You be that change.
But it goes back to, also, Vincent kind of hit on some stuff about some people want all the accolades, you know what I mean? So I'm afraid if I shine the light too much on Sheldon, that's going to dim my light, you know what I mean? So that's how the mentality is, but actually it's a lot of light. It's just like stars. The sun is the brightest light, but There's a lot of stars in the constellation, so we don't have to. We all can shine, you know. But I think that'd be the fundamental problem, and